Avengers! Assemble. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's the Preventers here, guys, and welcome back to another Marvel Feature 5 video. Today we're here with the November update sneak peek number 2. Hopefully, if everything goes as planned, this will be posted pretty much right after our first breakdown for the first sneak peek. Because like I showed you guys, I was only 30 minutes away from this sneak peek dropping, and as promised, I'm here recording it 10 minutes after it dropped. So let's dive straight on into it by first off watching the sneak peek, and then we'll do what we normally do. We'll break it down. We'll tell you what it means in game and what we sort of see for the future, and our final thoughts on if I think we'll get a mid-month or not. So here we go. So there you have it, a short sneak peek, but an important one nonetheless. I think this, honestly, is what's going to keep people engaged for this update, because as you can see, we're getting a brand new uniform for Nick Fury and a Tier 3 upgrade, which we'll show you. But first of all, we start off with the trailer with this very eerie music. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I noticed it off the bat. It's like a humming sound, and then we get into this actual trailer music right after. It's really weird, and you sort of hear a lot of muffled talks in the background, a lot of like movement. This kind of sounds like almost like crystals moving. It's really weird. The audio is interesting, but we start off with that eerie black sound and just nothing, black noise, and then we get into the actual sneak peek. We see the three of them walking, a little bit better of a walk this time, but maybe it's just because it's the tail end of it. When we see them stop, I don't know what's going on with Kamala's eyes. She looks like she's got clouds in her eyes. She's like, it's like very ghosty looking. The rest of the character modeling looks just fine though. Obviously, like I said, the walk looks at least better now that it's towards the end of the walk. But in the background, you can clearly see a T on the board in this giant screen on the wall. They're obviously in the spaceship that Nick Fury has been on with Sword for so long. We sort of see this globe with multiple rings going around it, kind of like molecules, and then a bunch of specks of dust and whatnot that you can see around it, and just light reflecting off of the screen. And then in the middle, we have this giant T. And then I scrolled through, and I don't see any sign of a 3 anywhere in this sneak peek. So what I'm assuming they're telling us is there's the T and then 3 characters, meaning tier 3, if you know what I mean. They're using every character as a sort of number to show T3, because if you really watch it, there's nothing else that comes up with a 3 anywhere. Unless I'm missing it, let me know. Because then we just get a close look up at Nick Fury, and then that's it. It is a pretty short sneak peek this time around, unfortunately. But like I said, it's an effective one because it's going to get a lot of people to play this update and actually buy things this update with Nick Fury. I guess the other thing that you can say is the three little touch pads here. They're all very similar with just green buttons on the bottom and then a screen on top. So there's 3 of those. I guess you can take that as a tier 3 or the characters. I kind of like the idea of them using the characters more to show us the tier 3. I think it's pretty much more unique and a better way of showing it, in my opinion. But now that I see it, it might be the boards in the background. At first glance, you don't see all of them because the characters do tend to cover them up pretty quick. But yeah, it is no doubt we are getting a tier 3 upgrade for our boy, Nick Fury. It's about time. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for it forever. So I'm happy for you guys, and obviously it's gonna be pretty big for the game. So let's go ahead and get into talking about what this means for the game after we quickly read what YouTube and the views are going up. That was funny. What YouTube and the forums have to say, because the forums actually have to say a little bit more. So on YouTube, they say the one-eyed director. Check out the new look and powers of this superhero who will help three distinctive superheroes work together. So again, a new look obviously means uniform, and powers, of course, is talking about a tier 3 upgrade. So let's go ahead and see what the forums had to say. They said, "Greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Model Feature Fight." I don't know why I stutter every time I say that. This superhero with great command abilities has jumped in to support the new team, obviously hinting at the fact that he is a support and has leadership abilities. The one-eyed director is kind of funny little tag here. Check out the new look and powers of the superhero who will help three distinctive superheroes work together. But then we get a little bit more than that. We have a surprise quiz. We've prepared a quiz for our agents who have watched the sneak peek. Rewards will be given to agents who have gotten the correct answer, so please participate. So this is something new, as far as I know. We've never had anything like this, not at least from what I can remember for the 4 years that I've played. Event schedule. After the notice has been posted, so on Saturday the 4th, or the 3rd of Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, so Pacific. So that's 11 p.m. Eastern on the 3rd. And then if not other time zones, it'll be Saturday morning. So we're going to have to stay tuned for that. And I'll probably add it into the beginning of one of my videos. But the event rewards are going to be 200 biometric selector and then 500,000 gold. So the biometrics would be nice that we can pick up for Captain Marvel to start upgrading her to level 80 and for her uniform. But the catch sort of is that the reward distribution and announcement schedule will be within 16 business days after the end of the event. So I don't know when the event ends. They don't say that. They just say it starts on the 3rd and or the 4th morning. They don't say when it ends, but the rewards will be distributed within 16 business days. So I'm assuming it's going to be like a 14-day sort of thing. It's going to be around maybe even a week. But it is kind of interesting. The number's kind of odd. 16 is kind of random. But yeah, 16 whole business days until we get the actual rewards for that. But yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll cover it in a separate video once it actually comes live tomorrow. Then the most important part of about this sneak peek is they say we will announce more information through the update details later, meaning this is the final sneak peek for the November update. This is it. We're getting 4 uniforms, 2 upgrades, the tier 3 for Nick Fury, tier 4 for Captain Marvel, and then of course the 2 new uniforms for Monica Rambeau and Miss Marvel Kamala Khan. So yeah, that's it for this update. I'm pretty excited for it. But now let's go ahead and get into what does this mean for the game. And obviously, off the bat, it means that we completely just skipped Secret Invasion. So no update at all for it, which kind of sucks because I was kind of digging this look for Nick Fury with the red cap and these sort of black bigger coat that he's wearing. I would have loved the Secret Invasion update. It's unfortunate that we're skipping it. I know a lot of people were looking at hopefully getting new characters in Gaia and whatnot, and the villain, I don't know why I can't remember his name. But yeah, unfortunately, that will not be happening. But on the bright side, we still are getting an upgrade for Nick Fury. I don't dig the look as much. I do like the red coat. It's obviously going to be different. But I think I liked the beanie look a little better. We obviously have bald Nick Fury in the game already. So I feel like just the beanie look alone would have been pretty cool to see. But you know what? We'll take what we can get. But otherwise, what does this mean? This means that Nick Fury is probably going to take over as one of the best supports in the game. If you don't know, his leadership and supports are pretty busted. At tier 2, of course, he's being used to this day, even though he's been out for God knows how long now without a tier 3. At tier 2, he's been used to this day for rifts as a support for characters like Thor and many others that are used for auto farming. He's a pretty busted support. So now that he's going to tier 3, it's obviously just going to give him a wider spectrum of game modes where he can be used, because then he can be used in story and World Boss Legend, GBR, all these great things. He's going to definitely boost a lot of your characters. And I'm honestly interested to see if they even change and make them even better. I don't know. I don't know how much they like Nick Fury if they want to make him the best support in the game. But making him at tier 3 is a pretty good step if they're going to do that. And he's already really good, like I said. So the tier 3 upgrade alone just adds a lot of value to him. But I am interested to see what sort of changes comes with this brand new uniform as well. Because they do mention that he will be has jumped in to support the new team. It obviously means with the new uniform, he is sticking to being a support character. I know a lot of you guys out there will get into theories about, oh, what if they change him to a DPS? No, he is staying a support, obviously, just from what they're saying there on the forums. So yeah, the reign of Nick Fury is coming pretty soon, guys. So yeah, like I said, I like the look a lot still from this movie, but I still kind of rip to the Secret Invasion kind of thing. But I am interested to see what his skill animations are going to look like. Because as far as Nick Fury, it's pretty basic. It's just gonna be guns, maybe ships throwing bombs. I think it'd be pretty cool if we got like a helicarrier skill. I don't know if that's possible because of how big it is, obviously, but I think it'd be pretty funny and cool to sort of see a skill. Maybe I feel like that could be a good tier 3 skill. Is like maybe you seeing him on the shield helicarrier and then just seeing missiles fire down or something, I think would be awesome. But that'd be kind of the only thing that I could think of that would make his skill animations look unique compared to these other 3 characters, where obviously you have a lot of room to make these animations based on just their powers alone. Gives you a lot of flexibility there compared to Nick Fury. But yeah, I mean, other than that, we just sort of see him staring out a window out into what it looks like Earth. And then he turns around and just kind of stares at you in the eyes. And then, of course, we get the Marvel's logo again. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the sneak peek, guys. I hope you guys found this breakdown helpful. I hope you guys are as hyped for Tier 3 Nick Fury as I am. I will definitely be having to pick him up and Tier 3ing him. Like I said, he's a great support right now. Tier 3 will only add on to that. But yeah, that'll do it for the video, guys. We'll see you guys all in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, as always, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, guys. We'll see you all in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and peace out.